Hello guys, so I hope you enjoyed the little machinima at the beginning of this video. It was so much fun to make. I really enjoyed making it. So in this episode, we're actually going to focus more so on the Veronan royal family because we've been focusing a lot on Lucille, which is part of the Loca royal family, as well as Hallie as well. So we're going to touch mainly upon the Veronan royals. And one character we didn't get to in episode 5 was Briar. Now notably, Briar was not with Lucille, Ebony and Alia. We're going to check on her, see what she's doing, and we are also going to dive into what happened in the machinima and the aftermath of that. So first things first, I'm gonna head to Sulani, or Hallie in this case, and we are actually going to play from the perspective of Briar. But I think Briar would want to just go traveling, see where everything takes her. So I think she's just gonna go for a stroll along the beach. She is trying to figure out what to do with her life because obviously her sister is married and has a child, and she's the older sister. She feels a little bit out of her depth. So she's just going to try and comb the beach for seashells. I think she wants a souvenir to take back to Verona. Oh, Briar actually found a shell. Oh wow, okay. What did she find? Let's look through her inventory. She found a rare shell. Ooh, pretty. She found more than one. Okay. Okay, there's a pirate ship here. Ooh. I bet she's just going to get curious about that as well. But I think she would want to change into something a little bit less princessy. Obviously, at the moment, she's more in casual wear. Okay, the custom content is having a whale of a time right here. So I actually chose this outfit just before recording this video because I thought that it would be a perfect kind of disguise for her. She doesn't want to be recognized as a princess. So her main goal is actually that she wants to go traveling. She actually just wants to see the world, and she sees the boat just docked across from where she is, and she just gets the crazy idea that she wants to hop aboard. So just so we can see what we're dealing with, I've actually moved Briar into this household that's in the pirate ship right now. And Briar is actually going to use her sister's middle name as her alias, Rose. So this pirate ship has 3 pirates. Obviously, I imagine there will be more crew. It's just that I just want to keep the household kind of slimmed down, and also more characters equals my game being more laggy, so I have just limited it to 3. But I imagine this captain has a whole crew of people. So before we check out the crew, I think she's just going to sneak on board and she is going to just see what it's like on the inside. So I downloaded this off the gallery. I haven't really changed too much about it. I can't remember exactly who built it, but it's called Trickster's Pirate Ship, and it's really, really cool. I love it. And the way it looks from the map is just amazing. I love it. Now that she's on deck, let's actually check out what the crew look like. So I'm going to show you the 2 crewmates and then the captain. So this is Marcus Gallo. He wants to be fabulously wealthy. He is active, self-assured and ambitious. Then we have Gunnar Hale. I love this guy because he has like an evil, mean kind of streak. However, he wants to be a friend of the world. He's a walking contradiction. His traits are evil, neat, and he's a genius. He has tattoos as well. I really like the fact that his tattoos are just peeking out everywhere. So the captain of this crew is known as the Pirate King. Nobody really knows his name. However, for the purposes of my sanity and probably for you guys to make sense of it, his name is Callan. His aspiration is leader of the pack. He's a goofball, he's romantic, and he's also ambitious too. I've always imagined Callan as very charismatic. He's also very sly with his words. He knows how to use his words to his advantage. Obviously, I had to move Briar in, so technically they've already met, but I'm actually going to have them meet properly. So Callan is talking to Rosie. Oh, he embarrassed himself. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, okay. I didn't expect that to happen. Oh, he's usually pretty good with his words. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to change his personality type. I think the game automatically assigned him the wrong personality. So basically, his advances just did not work. She just doesn't believe his words at all. So Callan would actually only know Briar as Rose. So in the canon of my character universe, Briar actually goes up against Callan, and they are very much at odds with each other because Callan does not think that girls are good enough to join his crew. However though, Briar actually makes it a challenge for him in a sword fight, and none of his crew can do that for him. I think he would be impressed by her talent and actually let her stay on board the ship. However though, Callan does not know that Rose learned these skills from her brothers, King James II and Prince Jacob. So he just asked her personality type. And that's a romance interaction. I didn't know that. I didn't know that that was actually a romance interaction. I feel like they would have a very sarcastic dynamic. They would definitely be snarky with each other. So now we're going to get to me explaining what happened in the machinima and also everything else. But before that, I just want to say that Verona's palace, I've had flip-flopping opinions about Verona's castle because I do love it, but at the same time, it's not really fit for purpose. And during making the machinima, I was actually deciding whether I should keep the same palace or whether I should change it, because obviously there is a shot of Ruby in the front entrance of the castle. However though, I did change my mind on it afterwards, so let's just say that the Verona royal family, they were staying somewhere else for a little bit, and this is their new palace. This is their old palace. I have not changed anything really. I changed quite a lot of stuff up in the old palace, and in this new one, I didn't really do much. However though, I did add stuff onto the outside just to make it a little bit more functional for my purposes. I also edited the upstairs as well because there wasn't enough bedrooms for the amount of children. But I like this castle a bit better because it just had better functionality. You guys have not met Jaden because he actually aged up without me knowing. So I had to edit him in CAS. And oh my gosh, he is so cute. Oh, I love him. He's doing the little toddler dance now. That is so cute. Oh. When I say aged up, I think Kanara had him while I was with a different family. So obviously I had to edit him afterwards. So Jaden, I think, has Kanara's eyes. Oh, he's so cute. Obviously he has the Veronan black hair. Yeah, I think he does have Kanara's eyes. That's so sweet. Okay, so his eyes are more of a mix of Kanara and James, which I find interesting because she has like more hazel eyes and he has like turquoise eyes. So, oh, that's cool. So little Jaden has the trait of silly. Oh, Veronica just became friends with her grandson. Oh, that's so cute. So obviously we saw in the machinima that Kanara had a plan to surprise James, and that was so cute. I love the fact that she went to such lengths for him. Now, there is a reason why she said thank you at the end to James. So if you've seen the introduction of the Avis royal family, so that's Kanara's family, you'll know that they aren't necessarily the best people. And Kanara was in a very, very bad situation. She was essentially bullied by her brother, and her mom and dad just did not help her at all in the slightest. So when James visited Avis, he knew that the only way she was actually going to escape her family and her torment was through marriage. He said, hey, why don't you marry me? And her parents were attracted to the power and the status and the wealth behind it, because James was the crowned prince of Verona. Basically, James took Kanara away from that abusive family situation, and he sacrificed marrying any person of his choosing just to marry her, and she just feels so blessed. But James actually wanted to do it properly. They actually waited a bit before they officially got married. They actually courted for about just shy of a year before they got married, and they fell in love with each other. It was so sweet. He proposed to her in the snow, on the balcony, and it was so cute. If you want to see those screenshots, they're on my Sims Instagram account. So Kanara and James both want more children. However, though, I think they're gonna wait until Jaden ages up into a child before having another toddler in the house. I don't think they would want 2 toddlers at the same time. This family officially really love their new house because honestly, they have not stopped dancing since they came here. Oh my god, the 2 brothers dancing. Obviously, Micah is in his swim shorts, but that is so cute. Jaden is quite the troublemaker. Jaden's doing it again! Jaden! I've turned the music off, and this family is still dancing. Why? I don't understand. I will say though, Jaden loves his uncle Jacob. Jacob was the second son of the king and queen, and Jaden is the second son, James II and Kanara, so I really love this uncle and nephew bond. I think this is so cute. However though, Jacob is going to be going into the Navy, so I think that's probably why he is spending a lot of time trying to teach Jaden different things. Again, all my families like to have conversations in the bathroom or do anything in the bathroom. Oh my god! Oh, maybe James is wishing his brother good luck with his mission. So Jacob is actually going to go on his hunt for Callan on the seas. However though, Jacob does not know Briar is among them. So now that we've checked out what's happening at the Verona royal family, I'm actually going to introduce you to Ruby. Now Ruby is the other character in this machinima. She is actually not a royal, but she is a pop star. So Ruby actually comes from Henlin, which is interesting because obviously Typhi is going to be her queen one day. Oh my god, Rio, why would you do this? I love how Ruby is calm about this. She's not even tense. She didn't even get tense from this. The boys are just being the boys. The update for the game, we're gonna see firemen. So the fact that this happened before any kind of update to the game with firemen happened, it's funny. The boys do not know how to cook, which I find accurate because I feel like they would always be on tour and they would always be getting food from like the takeout and stuff like that, so they wouldn't really know too much about cooking for themselves. So it's kind of accurate that Rio just burnt down the house. So let's actually show you Ruby and the boys. So I don't really have a band name. If you guys could help me out with that, that would be great. She was a child star from a young age. Her parents are actually record producers and own a record company called Turntable Records. But they took advantage of that fact that Ruby was their daughter and obviously cashed in a lot of their daughter's money for themselves. That manager mother-father relationship was not a good one. So when Ruby was about 16, 17, she was like, I'm out, I'm done. Okay, I'm moving away, I'm doing my own thing, and you can't stop me. So Ruby actually took a stand for herself, and she has been doing her own thing ever since. But she loves her band like her brothers. She never had any brothers or sisters. So this first guy, his name is Rio. Rio is the one that almost burnt down the house with the barbecue and then proceeded to extinguish it. So Rio Blout, he is a computer whiz. He is creative, good, and outgoing. So then we have Marco Fortner, and he is a musical genius, he is an art lover, he's a collector, and he's also a glutton. He loves food. I imagine him being really sweet and kind of naive at the same time. He's not the cleverest, but at the same time, he has a passion for music as well. He is slightly younger than Rio and Benjamin is the next one I'm going to be showing you. So this is Benjamin McCall. So he is also a musical genius. He is outgoing. He is also a glutton. So these boys, they love food. And I can imagine them loving fast food as well. And Benjamin is also a kleptomaniac. I really feel like Rio is the voice of reason. Now, Ruby is our pop star who appeared in the machinima. I love her sim. Oh, she's so gorgeous. I love her so much. So Ruby is also a musical genius. She is a piper, a music lover, and she's also sweet. Ruby just worked herself to the bone that she passed out. Oh, poor child. We are currently in the Loca household. Now, we are here because Vanessa is obviously part of the Verona royal house. So Nicholas just had to parent little Isla. Oh my gosh, Isla's a little terror. Oh, Isla. Oh no. We have some terrible toddlers. Isla. We have chaotic toddlers. I love Nicholas and Isla. Oh. That's so cute. I've always loved this animation that the Sims have. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, Vanessa's just watching them. That's so cute. Nicholas, you've just revved up Isla's engines. Oh god. I thought Vanessa was going to be like, Nicholas, you've done it now, but she's literally just gone and done the same thing. Nicholas, clean up after your toddler. And the fact that Anthony and Nicholas are getting along, this is not like the canon. Anthony does not get along with Nicholas. He does not like him. I think maybe because of Vanessa, that they've actually formed like kind of a bridge between the two. So he's willing to put up with Nicholas for Vanessa's sake. And also, I think that Anthony actually really likes Isla. I think Isla has definitely stolen the hearts of everyone she comes near, considering that Isla is a lot more of a terror tot than anything I've ever seen. Oh my god. Oh, that was so cute. Oh, they did that on their own. I didn't even do anything. Oh, I love the fact that it says loved from a warm snuggle. Oh, he's now teaching her some manners. Oh, that's so cute. Maybe he's also angry because Lucille is not here. Like, Lucille is usually the kind of person who calms him down. So the fact that he does not have the person to calm him down, he's just very angry. Oh, and he also hurt himself. Oh no. Oh, poor child. He is suffering without Lucille. Oh, because him and Lucille are like a duo. They're like brother and sister, even though they're cousins. Oh, she got her way. I just remembered Isla is a fussy child. No wonder why she is not wanting to do anything. Now, in the previous episode, I explained that Taifi and Hayako are in an arranged marriage. Hayako is a little bit on edge about this. Even though Hayako knows it's for the good of the kingdom and to expand the kingdom, he really wants to meet Taifi. However, he can't but tradition dictates that Hayako can't meet her informally. So he is trying to find a way to get around that rule. Now, he wants to go traveling to Hallie, but Hayako has a reason to go there. He wants to meet Taifi because he's not convinced that she's anything special. From Hayako's perspective, Taifi is just a more well-off princess than himself as a prince. He just thinks that Taifi is going to be a spoilt, bratty princess. So like Briar, he's actually going to put on a disguise. However though, his is going to be a little less obvious. So he is actually going to change into his disguise. Now, Hayako doesn't look like himself. If this gives you Cat Noir vibes, then you're correct. I love Miraculous Ladywig so much. So his alias is Hisoki. Now, that is actually a play on the name Hisoka. From what I've read up on it, Hisoka means secret in Japanese. So his alias isn't really a coincidence. Because it is the cover of Darkness, I'm gonna have him visit the residence. I had to knock on the door just so this would work, and also so I could see the inside of the house. Heiko is an active sim, so just imagine that he scaled the building just to be here. So obviously he can see Typhy is just over there. So Typhy is very curious. She is just very intuitive. She kind of knows that there's somebody there, but she doesn't fully understand it. This is what Typhy looks like. She is very pretty. I think she's one of my prettiest sims. I think Lucille and Typhy, they are super pretty sims. Ruby's very pretty too. Oh, I can't make up my mind. I'm curious, who is your favourite sim so far? I can't decide because they are all my fictional children. So I think I'm gonna call this episode done with. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the machinima. Please tell me what you think of it. I worked incredibly hard on it. I spent an entire day on it. I love making them. They are so much fun. They do take me a lot of time, and I do have other priorities with the art channel, so I haven't been doing Sims content as much, but I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!